Hello everyone, and welcome to MCPE 1.21.70 update, the Spring to Live update. Let's get started this today. Starting for new features, including Boost, which generates in the following biomes. They are tinted by the grass color of the biome they are placed in. Can be used in the composter with a 30% chance to add a layer. Using bone meal on a boost will generate a neighboring boost next to it if possible. It also can be obtained using shears or a silk touch tool. Moving on for cactus flower, a new type of flower which has a chance of generating on cactus in deserts and badlands. Can be placed on cactus blocks or any block which has center support at the top of the block. Has a chance of growing on cactus blocks. If a cactus is 1 or 2 blocks high, the flower has a 10% chance to grow instead of the cactus getting higher. If a cactus is 3 blocks or higher, the flower has a 25% chance to grow. Cactus flowers will only grow if they have space on all 4 sides. Can be mined without any tool. Can be used in the composter with a 30% chance to add a layer. And can be used to craft 1 pink dial. Next for Firefly Boost. Generates in swamps, near rivers, near water, in mangrove swamps, and all types of badlands, very rarely. When it's dark, glowing firefly particles appear around the Firefly Boost, up to 5 blocks away. It plays ambient sounds when all of the following conditions are met. The Firefly Boost is not blocked from above by any collapsible block but except leaves, and it is nighttime. Can be used in the composter with a 30% chance to add a layer. Using bone meal on the Firefly Boost will generate a neighboring Firefly Boost next to it if possible. Firefly Boosts are emits a light level of 2 and can be instantly broken without any particular tool. Next up, for Leaf Litter, a new type of decorative block which can be found in forest, dark forest, and wooded badlands. Can have different amounts of leaves in 1 block space. Up to 4 leaf litter pieces can be placed in the same block space, like the pink petals and wallflower. Placing a leaf litter into an already placed leaf litter block increases the amount of leaves. Leaf litter is tinted based on which biome it is in. Can be placed in 4 orientations on any block which has full solid top surface. Leaf litters can be created by smelting any type of leaf block and also can be used as fuel for smelting. Can be used in the composter and has a unique block sounds. Moving on, for sort and tall dry grasses. Sort and tall dry grasses is 1 block high. Generates in the desert and badlands. Randomly offset within the block they are on. Can be placed on types of sand, terracotta, and dirt blocks like the dead bush. This can be obtained using shears or a silk touch tool. Also, can be bone meal. Using bone meal on short dry grass grows into a tall dry grass, and using bone meal on tall dry grass places a neighboring short dry grass next to the block, if possible. Short and tall dry grasses can be used in the composter, and sheep can eat short dry grass and tall dry grass to regrow its wall. Also, can be used as fuel for smelting, where they smelt have an item. Another one for wallflowers, a new type of flower which grow in birch forests, old-growth birch forests, and meadows. Wallflowers can have different amounts of flowers in 1 block space. Up to 4 wallflowers can be placed in the same block space, like the pink petals and leaf litters. Placing a wallflower into an already placed wallflowers block increases the amount of flowers. Also, using bone meal on wallflowers will produce more wallflowers. Can be placed in 4 orientations and can be crafted into yellow dye. Moving on, for chicken variants. New chicken variants has been added. The variant is determined by the biome they spawn in. For temperate chicken, the pre-existing chicken variant spawns by default, where the cold and warm chicken variants do not spawn. For warm chicken, a variant that spawns in the following biomes. For cold chicken, a variant that spawns in the following biomes. When bred by a player, a baby chicken variant will not be chosen by the current biome, but instead randomly selected from one of the parent's variants. Were added the blue egg and brown egg, a variant of the egg laid by cold or warm chicken variants. Spawns the cold or warm chicken variant when hatched. Now moving on for cow variants. A new cow variant has been added. The variant is determined by the biome they spawn in. For temperate cow, the pre-existing cow variant spawns by default, where the cold and warm cow variants do not spawn. For warm cow, a variant that spawns in the following biomes same as warm chicken and pig variants. For cold cow, a variant that spawns in the following biomes, also same as cold chicken and pig variants. When bred by a player, a baby cow variant will not be chosen by the current biome, but instead randomly selected from one of the parent's variants. And last, but not at least, for pig variants. A new pig variant has been added. The variant is determined by the biome they spawn in. For temperate pig, the pre-existing pig variant spawns by default, where the cold and warm pig variants do not spawn. For warm pig, a variant that spawns in the following biomes, same as warm chicken and cow variants. For cold pig, a variant that spawns in the following biomes, also same as cold chicken and cow variants. When bred by a player, a baby pig variant will not be chosen by the current biome, but instead randomly selected one of the parent's variants. Added 6 new sound variants for wolves. The variants are cold, classic, big, cute, haggling, angry, grumpy, and sad. The existing wolf sounds are used for the classic variant. Wolves receive a random sound variant when they spawn. Sound variants are not related to texture variants. Another one for sounds in gameplay. Death boost blocks have chance of playing ambient sounds when placed on top of 2 blocks that are any color of terracotta, sand, or red sand blocks in any biome. Sand, red sand, and terracotta of any color have a chance of playing ambient sounds when surrounded by any one of them on at least 3 sides 8 blocks away. Black Sand Idle can be played in any biome, and Black Sand Wind only plays when in desert or badlands biome. Now moving on for changes and fixes. Starting for spawn eggs. Change the visuals of all spawn eggs to make them easier to distinguish. Each type of spawn egg now has its own unique icon instead of all just beginning colored variants of the same spawn egg. Each egg visuals varies in shape to reflect the in-world properties of the mob it spawns. For example, smaller mobs tend to have a smaller spawn egg icon. Structure blocks no longer briefly change textures when placed. See Pickles can now be placed on any block with center support. Barrier blocks will no longer prevent junks rendering behind them. Boxes now take damage from lava and not only fire. Beacon rendering is no longer limited by the player's vertical distance from it. For biomes, fix it on Isu, where dark forests were missing trees along their northern borders with other biomes. Updated the tree composition in dark forest to match Java Edition, increasing the number of dark oak trees and reducing the prevalence of other tree types. Donkeys now spawn in savannas. Donkeys now spawn in plains in groups of 1 to 3 instead of 2 to 6. Using Riptide, while standing in shallow water, will once again launch the player as if they weren't standing in water. For experiments, aim assist no longer requires the aim assist experimental toggle. For village chest bundles, added a 33% chance of finding a bundle in various villager chests. Camels will naturally spawn in the desert. Fixed pufferfish attack and inflate logic. Pufferfish no longer only trigger inflate or deflate logic against monsters and players. Now triggers inflate or deflate logic against axolotls, all non-aquatic mobs and players. Pufferfish no longer only attack players and monsters, now they attack axolotls, all non-aquatic mobs and players that aren't in creative mode. Pufferfish no longer only poison players and monsters. Now, they poison axolotls, all non-aquatic mobs, excluding undead monsters and players that aren't in creative mode. For achievements and add-ons, enabled earning achievements while playing in a world with add-ons applied. Moving on, for flower pots. Plants in flower pots are no longer overly stretched. Potted plants are no longer clipping through flower pots. Fixed iron golem crack texture not appearing at appropriate damage levels. Sheep wool texture has been tweaked to remove stark line at the back. Fixed an issue where the Sulker's bullet was incorrectly giving 200 seconds of levitation effect instead of the expected 10 seconds. Bundles no longer become empty after being held by an armor stand. And that's it in this video. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you all to the next video.